Welcome to I Love the Sports Bet. We are covering the NHL slate for Thursday, January 6th. It's a big one, folks, so let's get into it. For today's slate, we're going to be breaking everything down into a pass, lean, or pick. Above, we have the lean scrolling in blue and the picks in red. Passes, we'll just state we really don't feel comfortable in playing these games today. So let's get started. Possibly the only game that's going to be canceled of the day, Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. Pittsburgh just got done playing a long and high scoring game against the Blues today. A late night game also. So being on the road against Philadelphia, we would kind of naturally lean towards Philadelphia, though we would rather pass in this situation. On to the next one. We have the San Jose Sharks heading to the Buffalo Sabres. San Jose Sharks have not been playing well lately. Buffalo Sabres really haven't been playing well all season. So for this game, we're going to go with a lean, under 6 goals. Goals can be scored in this game, but we don't think it's going to be over 6. Moving on to the next one, we have another pass. Columbus Blue Jackets at the New Jersey Devils. If we were forced to make a pick, we would say the Devils, but we're just going to pass on this one. Getting a little bit more high-tier teams, we have the Minnesota Wild at the Boston Bruins. The Bruins have been playing very well lately, a little bit more of a healthy team with the only confirmed goalie, Stamen, in the net. He's been playing quite decently lately. Minnesota Wild, though having a good season, have been in kind of a slump. This game, it might seem like kind of a pattern, but we are also going to pass. Finally, on to a little bit more of a serious one. The Flames are going back to Tampa to play for the second game in a row. The Flames lost the first game, and we feel that they're going to lose this one too. They're not a bad team, just Tampa Bay is on a roll at home and is well more skilled overall. At a price of negative 135, you're not going to pass up Tampa Bay at home for this cheap price. Tampa Bay on the money line, our first pick of the day. On to the next game. Oddly enough, our second pick of the day. Florida Panthers at Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars have never really amounted to what they should have been this year. Florida Panthers have one of the more spectacular runs of any team in the NHL, doing amazingly this year. At a negative 115, we are going to be taking the Florida Panthers on the road at the Stars. For our last pick, we have Winnipeg heading to Colorado. Colorado is negative 225, a strong favorite. Though we don't really want to play the puck line, we're going to go with Colorado in regulation. This is going to be about negative 145 to negative 160, though the expected value of them winning is well over what it should be for this price in a long term. The Colorado Avalanche in regulation, one of our stronger picks. Now for the next game. We have two of the lowest tier teams on the slate today, if not the two. Chicago Blackhawks at the Arizona Coyotes. Though you might not think the goaltending or anything is going to be spectacular, we do feel it's going to be good enough and the shots poor enough for this game to be under 5.5. We have a lean in the Chicago at Arizona game under 5.5. On to the Rangers at Las Vegas. We would like to take Vegas here being healthy and at home, though we do not feel there's enough of a win probability in this one to justify the price of Vegas. And with all the other bets on the board, we do feel that this is going to be a pass. Now on to our second to last game of the night. We have the Detroit Red Wings at the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks, we do feel, is going to win this, but we would rather go with the under 5.5. A 5.5 game or an under 5.5 game for the Ducks isn't uncommon this year. It's actually more likely than not going to happen. And we do feel in this one. Not a pick, a lean, but not our strongest lead we have. On to the last game. Nashville Predators at the Los Angeles Kings. For this one, we're going to take the Predators on the road as a negative 110 favorite. The Predators are doing better, but this isn't the best spot for them. So we're going to pass at this, but if you had to, take the Nashville Predators. Thank you for listening, and if you do not remember of it, any questions on what our picks are, they are scrolling above. There you go. Have a lucky afternoon, and talk to you later.